Stacey Dooley on the American series Girls. The boxing promoter, Kelly Melinda, please.
Okie dokie.
And your name is?
Stacey Dooley.
Your chosen charity?
Refuge.
And your chosen subject?
Girls.
In 90 seconds, starting now, the American television stars Lena Dunham as Hannah Horvath. At the start of season 1, Hannah lives with her best friend Marnie in which borough of New York?
Brooklyn.
Yep, in the final episode of season 3, Hannah's offered a place at graduate school on a prestigious writer's workshop. At which state's university is the workshop?
Iowa.
Yep, at the party held to celebrate Charlie's app getting 20,000 monthly average users, Marnie insists on singing a Kanye West song. Which song?
Let's get lost tonight. You'll be my... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, pass.
In the finale of season 1, Jessa marries Thomas John, an affluent venture capitalist played by which Irish actor?
Chris O'Dowd.
Yes, what name does Hannah suggest for the smallest of the 3 puppies that Thomas John buys for Jessa?
Garbage.
Hanukkah. In the episode 2 plane rides, Adam gets a part in a Broadway production of a George Bernard Shaw play, but is unhappy with his opening night performance. What is the play?
Major Barbara.
Yes, who plays Jasper, an addict whom Jessa meets in rehab, but who later comes to see her in the children's boutique where she works.
Richard E. Grant.
Yes, in season 2, Adam has stolen a dog from outside a coffee shop. To which New York borough do he and Ray travel to try to return the dog to its owner?
Staten Island.
Yep, Hannah's given a contract to write an e-book by the editor David Pressler-Goings. What is the name of his publishing company?
Pass.
What is the name of the pharmacist, a former schoolmate, whom Hannah dates when she returns home for the weekend to her parents' house in Michigan? Eric is correct.
Can I have one more?
No, the buzzer's gone. 2 passes. Stronger was the Kanye West press, was the publishing company. But I tell you what, you have scored 7 points.
Thank you.
Contender, please. Again, please.
Okay. This is the one I've been dreading.
Why?
Well,
It'll be all right.
I am quite highbrow, as you know.
I know, I've noticed that.
But general knowledge isn't really my thing.
Oh,
but...
well, let's see how you do.
Okay.
Are you an investigator? Is that how you call yourself, an investigator?
Yeah.
In your reporting?
Yeah, you're right. They're quite immersive. Initially, we just started off, we sort of fell into it, and then it just became my posh title. But I'm just a documentary maker. But
you really do get involved in it. I mean, you've been seen to cry on screen when you've been moved by something.
I know, and do you know what? I try not to. It's like you sort of have a word with yourself in the corner, and you think no one is interested in listening to you whinge again, but you can't help it. I mean, it's, you know, it's very emotional sometimes. But I cry a lot less now. After this, I know that.
and just a quick one, what's the thing you've done that's moved you most?
I did a documentary in Honduras a couple of months ago, and it was about sort of levels of brutality towards women. And that was quite full on. I think that was quite frustrating at times. And we're so fortunate, we're so blessed to live here. I think sometimes we can take that for granted.
Stacey, you have 7 points of general knowledge. Here we go. Moray and conger, a species of which long, thin fish?
Tadpoles?
Eels. The term touche, acknowledging a hit, is particularly associated with which sport?
Touche. Snooker?
Fencing.
Oh.
In which country did the dish guacamole originate?
Mexico?
Yes. Who first topped the UK singles charts in 1989 when he sang Especially for You with Kylie Minogue, his co-star from Neighbours, Jason Donovan? In which country's ancient mythology was the god Thoth credited with the invention of writing and the creation of languages?
Greece?
Egypt. Equilateral, isosceles and right-angled are all types of which 3-sided plane figure?
Triangle?
Yes. The Royal Opera House is in a London square that was formerly a market for fruit, flowers and vegetables. What's the square called?
Pass.
What is the name of the American designer who established the fashion label DKNY in the 1980s? Her initials are used in the name of the label.
Donna Karan.
Yes. Stephen King's Dr. Sleep is the sequel to a novel that was made into a memorable horror film starring Jack Nicholson. What's it called?
Oh, no.
The Shining.
Yeah.
Imelda Staunton made a triumphant appearance in the West End in 2015 as Mama Rose in which Stephen Sondheim musical?
No idea.
In the UK, what name is given to ice cream, typically made into a brick shape with layers of different flavours, usually strawberry, vanilla and chocolate?
Oh, not chalk ice.
No, Neapolitan. The Tet Offensive was a military campaign launched in January 1968 during the course of which war?
World War II?
Vietnam War. Which American author created the tough-talking, streetwise Los Angeles private detective Philip Marlowe?
I don't know any of these. Pass.
All right. What feature of Sunday papers appeared for the first time in Britain on the 4th of February 1962?
The Sun?
It was a colour supplement. The 2015 television comedy series Cradle to Grave, starring Peter Kay and Lucy Speed, is based on the childhood of which radio and television presenter?
These are so hard.
It was, and your other passes, Raymond Chandler, who was the author who created Philip Marlowe, musical that Imelda Staunton was in, and the Royal Opera House is in Covent Garden.
Oh, I knew that one, yeah.
Share that does it to you.
No good now.
Anyway, you now have a total of 11 points.
Thank you.
One thing, let's have a look at all of the scores. In 4th place with 9 points, Cheryl. 3rd place, 11 points, Stacey. 2nd place, 15 points, Kelly. 1st place, 16 points, Jane.